so many states in Nigeria, including mine, Akwa Ibom, have, by law, criminalized kidnapping, and rightly so. For newly-born alleged kidnapper, Yusuf was not happy with the word alleged. Chukwudumeme Onwuamadike, a.k.a. Evans, the status is a celebrity one. The billionaire kingpin, Kidnap-Kingpin, who was arrested in June 2017, for him, the crime was business, since his money will come in dollars. Businessman Silvanus Ahamonu told an Ikeja Special Offences Court how he was allegedly kidnapped, tortured, and made to pay $420,000 for his freedom. If he, Evans, had been held since 2017, how does one explain the snail speed of his trial? Yusuf, is anybody interested in the case?
Nigeria is interested in the case. Lagos State is interested in
to the extent the trial must linger. Okay.
Everybody is interested in the case, because when you are a criminal or you breach public peace, you know, these are not just people who just kidnap. They also extort, people. They kill their victims sometimes. Right. You get my point? So, who is interested? I am interested. And I believe every Nigerian should be interested. The problem we've had so far is the snail speed with which our legal system, operates. Sometimes, what is the big deal in Evans' case? To me, most of the job in terms of investigation has been done. Then what is delaying?
Legal acrobatics and so on.
Acrobatics
and calisthenics.
In this kind of, if it is a corruption case, you may be talking about, you want to get to Dubai, you have a house there, let's go to New York, you get this. No, this is pure
straightforward.
Straightforward.
As far as you are concerned.
Yes, and the security agencies, they've done marvelous job in this matter. They have all the evidence. Then what are we waiting for?
The law.
If it's not supposed to rot in jail, pronounce. If it's rot in jail for life, then go ahead. Why are we? To me, I don't understand how it's taking too long.
You said you are not a judge.
I'm not.
In these matters. There's a way the law works, Jide, right?
Yes, there are. He has numerous cases. It's not just the case against the
businessman.
It's not just the case that Lagos State has against him. Other states like Imo, like Edo, they have cases against him. So
they want to consolidate everything.
I know that Lagos is already approaching the end of his own matter, because they've closed their prosecution. So any time from now,
another file will be opened.
Any time from now, the matter, the substantive matter, that is the one for which Abakari and others arrested him here in Lagos, will close, and he will get his conviction. But he still has
pending cases.
Yes, he still has cases in Edo, still has cases in Imo, because he did not commit these crimes in Lagos alone, and other states too are happy and will be happy to have him face the music in court. So the case is on. The prosecution has just closed his case, and one of the witnesses that was brought to court via Zoom,
a businessman,
was this businessman. It was said at that time that Evans preferred to collect ransom in foreign currency. That's what we have seen now. When his men arrested the man, they pretended to be SARS officers. They were wearing army uniform, they were wearing police uniform, and introduced themselves as SARS men who needed to investigate him. But after a while, Evans materialized on the scene, carrying an AK-47, and then they began beating him. And later on, they asked for ransom of $2 million. You know, after he had stayed with them for so long, his people had become apprehensive. They then came up with the idea of a $2 million ransom. You know, it's a strategy. You have already weakened his resolve one way or the other. His people had been apprehensive. So, by the way, like that bloodshot eye, that's what the police will do to you once they succeed in catching you. They leave a mark. As you can see, his bloodshot eyes.
He appears like
yes.
a big boy.
Can you see? Yes.
Yeah.
That's the mark of the Nigerian police. They will leave that. For you use it as a memento. You can see what they've done. So, after some time, they paid $200,000, and then they paid more.
240.
In the end, he received $420,000. You know, I know that Evans will eventually get judgment. You can see the policemen; they are happy there. Men of an IRC jubilating after they bust him up, not far from our office here. Us arrested him at his mansion. But Nigerians are eager to see justice served to this guy. If you want to sentence him to death, go ahead, sentence him to death. Many people have been encouraged to go into kidnapping by this fellow because they felt that kidnapping
is lucrative.
It's extremely lucrative and it's not as dangerous as armed robbery. If you go to the marketplace and you steal an item, you may pay with your life.
Oh yeah.
But in most cases, kidnappers get away with their lives. So that's why people with the level of risk is very low. That's why more and more people are taking to it.
And I think I may be wrong. Kidnapping, if you ask me, Yusuf, is an advanced way of armed robbery. You make so much money, shoot little or no bullets at all.
A little difference between the two. You know, kidnapping does virtually what armed robbery does.
Yeah.
Except that the armed robber doesn't need your body; he just take whatever he wants to take and move away.
Yeah.
Then the kidnapper takes you away and uses that as a tool to extort you, your family, and if your people refuse to play ball, they kill their victims.
They live, as they say, blood, sweat, and tears.
They kill their victims, and what people suffer in the kidnappers' den is horrendous. So. It's not something society should toy with.
All right, please, shall we wait? Allow the law to take its course. For me, what will anger us at the Hangout would be a situation where Evans is pronounced not guilty. Okay.
Let's leave that to the
courts.
Yes, the courts.
Yeah.